This program is brought to you through the kind support of the Friends of That's What She Said. Support BCTV by visiting bctv.org/support.
It used to be great, now it's not so great, but it's still pretty great. Reading. It used to have lights, then it didn't have lights. New with LED lights. Pagoda. Did they really say that? They did not say that. Yeah, they did say that. That's what she said.
And welcome to yet another episode of That's What She Said. Here we are in the frozen tundra of Reading, PA. I hope everyone's warm and safe and without broken bones from falling. Here we are. I am Jane Street.
Sheila Harrington.
I'm Ellen Gallagher.
Martha Richardson.
Nicole Weaver.
And what are you knitting this week?
Today I'm doing a scarf. I actually just started this about a half an hour ago.
And look how far you've got.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
In honor of Valentine's Day, Martha has supplied us with, well, and also in honor of our little side trip we're going to take today, Martha has supplied us with some spicy items and some lovely pink champagne.
It's sparkling rosé.
Sparkling rosé.
Nicole has also supplied me with Valentine's Day necklaces in light of my newfound celebrating the holidays.
There you go.
Thank you, Nicole, for my
So
very
what are you
welcome.
doing for President's Day?
For President's Day, I vegged out at home is what I did. I took advantage of the one and only day off I had, and I didn't do anything.
Too fast.
You mean,
One a month.
Baby steps, that's right.
what, the bank doesn't shut down when in the bad weather?
Sometimes.
Ah.
This week I actually did. We had a day off, and then
Did you?
the next day we didn't have the day off, but I took the day off because it was just still dreadful out, so.
And then there's poor Nicole, who's had so many days off. She's going to go well into the summer at her school.
Well, my students are.
Year round.
That's true. You have a sort of
Nicole
drop,
has an excuse to stay out of that.
one of those drop dates.
And the
Yeah.
state is not providing any sort of leniency here as far as the number of days.
Not from what I understand. We
Yeah.
had a faculty meeting today, and we were told that June 13th is our official last day with students. So,
They've said that they may use the Act 80 days and
As-
count them as student days if they have met the hour requirement.
Okay.
So if they,
But
I
not
think,
Saturday classes
no,
or
they haven't done.
because
Well, I guess schools
they-
could do that if they wanted to.
I think
but,
some
they
universities have
Yeah.
talked about it,
Right.
but
yeah, we're not
high
making
schools
up
can't do
anything.
that.
We're not making anything up. We're just compacting.
Forging ahead.
I think it all fits in and they know something by the end. So, last episode, everything time's flying in this snowy wasteland that we call home. But I'm told we want to talk about New Year's resolutions and whether we've kept them. Now, the life of me can't remember what my New Year's and I'm sure I didn't keep it. But has anyone? Oh, well, you are. You're wearing
you
your.
know what? That's my, yeah.
Yes.
You know, I was going to say, I don't usually make New Year's resolutions, but I guess I did, didn't I?
You did.
And here I am with my
I'm going to help you through every holiday.
Thank you, because I need that. I need that push, that little fire underneath me.
Anyone else?
Well, I don't think I announced a resolution, and I don't think I made a resolution, but I think we talked about some goals for the year, and I know your goal was to learn to swim.
Right.
And I think you were going to do some paragliding or something
yes,
like
yes,
that.
Melting, you have a
And so
perfect
I came up with a goal. I want a winter sport. I'm tired of being sedentary, and I want a winter sport, so I think I want to take up
Oh, they're having a snowboard. They're having a snow.
Teach Ellen to snowboard.
I want to take up curling.
Oh,
Oh, there
you
you
have a perfect
I
hill out the
think
back
I
of your
can-
house. You could cut
I
down
can just-
a swath of trees and create a luge.
Well,
Right.
no, then you need some talent.
Oh, please.
Curling, I think I can do this or
Can I do
that.
the broom? I'll do the broom. And you
Okay, I'll be the
can
rock
I need to
pusher.
see this.
We'll-
can-
That's
Bring
what
your
she said,
cameras.
curling team. I even went online to check to see if there were any curling associations in our area.
They're
There
all
is a
salons?
Bucks County Curling Association. And on the map, there were like 5 pins. So I clicked on one, and it said Bucks County Curling Association. Clicked on the next one. Bucks County Curling Association. On the next. So apparently you have to go to Doylestown or something in order to. But we can do our own.
Check it out.
Yes.
We should.
Yes.
Jamie, we're taking a trip to Doylestown to the Bucks County Curling Association. They're going to teach us a thing or two.
She can learn all
while I'm thinking of it,
can learn everything on YouTube.
as usual, I forgot to mention, you can call us at 610-378-0426. That's 610-378-0426. Or tweet us at She Tweets to Me. Sheila and I think both have our tweeters out.
We do.
So one of us will get it. Let's see. Well, let's just start this crazy little trip we have. Back in the fall, August? Was it August? Yes,
August.
we visited the Bowers Chili Pepper Festival, and we thought we'd put it in the can and wait for a proper moment, and with this weather and the temperatures, well, this seems like the perfect time for something warm and spicy. So, and our friend Kira was actually along on this trip with us. So, please enjoy our first segment of the Bowers Chili Pepper Festival. Here we are at the Bowers Chili Pepper Festival. We decided to stop by and get something hot. So let's see what we can find. I hear there's wonderful yummy things to eat and drink, so let's go.
Thank you.
So what are you doing, Nicole?
The very hot jelly was very good.
Very hot jelly.
It's very sweet and like the heat creeps up afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh, that is
Isn't that good? And the reason why it does that is because the pepper that he chose the habanero because the habanero gets hot in the back where the jalapeno does in the front. So it allows you to get that sweet first, and then when you swallow is when you get that heat.
Yeah.
But it's addicting. It's like, oh, that was really good. Oh, that's hot.
I can totally
wait a
taste
minute.
that. See that with like sweet stuff.
Oh yeah.
Cheesecake, you said.
Yeah, over a cheesecake.
Really nice.
We had it on a chocolate cheesecake one day.
Hot jelly. It's really good. Yeah, it's like strawberry at first, and then the heat creeps up on you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You don't taste the heat right off the bat. It's like a mullet.
Oh, yeah, on a chocolate cake or a cheesecake. Yeah. It's really good. Vanilla ice cream.
Why don't you try that, Jane?
You want me to try this?
We should definitely try it. Everybody should.
All right.
Oh, that's
Thank
good
you
for
very
me.
much.
Oh, it's good. You'll be fine.
All right. Very hot jelly.
You want to try some very hot jelly? All right. Hold on to that spoon for me.
I know, right? I'm thinking like I shouldn't just buy everything right off the bat. I gotta look around and see what I need.
Again, real sweet as soon as you put it in your mouth. When
Is
you
that
swallow.
an accurate description?
It is.
Over goat cheese or cream cheese,
Oh, God, that would-
little weenies or meatballs in the crock pot.
That would be amazing.
Oh yeah, it's perfect. That and a nice glass of red wine.
You should try it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to try one?
Yeah, let me try one.
We're almost out of cups, guys. That's why I'm doing it this
Oh,
way.
that's fine.
It's been a good show.
Would you like me to hold the camera for you?
No, it's fine.
Yes.
The weather's certainly.
Oh my gosh, we couldn't ask for better.
Were you here last year?
No, this is our first year,
Oh,
so
that
we
is-
did not pack
Isn't that great?
appropriately
That
for
is
sauce or
great.
spoons or cups for this show. So,
How much is that?
oh, that's right,
How much is a bottle of this?
$6.
Oh, yeah.
All the
Sold.
big ones are 6, 2 for 11, 4 for 20. You want one of those?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
So, do you have a website?
Yep. And I'm going to give you a recipe card. It's got our website on there.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So you can always order more. There's more recipes. There's a recipe out there for fudge berry pudding cake. Makes its own. You do it in one pan. Makes its own pudding. When you put this in there, it's fabulous.
Oh my God.
So, the
It's
website is
actually Patter Fam.
Petter Fam.
Yep. My husband's a pastor. Little boy
Okay.
at church couldn't say Pastor Sam. Now Patter
Petter
Fam.
Fam.
And that's where the name came from.
Okay, Petter Fam sauces.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, there's a story.
All right.
There's a little boy there. He didn't get to come to this event because he's got to preach tomorrow morning. So it's too far away. It's about 8 hours away. So he got to stay home.
And there's Patafam Farms. As she points out, they're excellent on little weenies. Nicole brought that up. She catches everything. So yes, the Bower Chili Pepper Festival is a major event. It happens every August around the same time as we were there, but I can't tell you exactly when that is. But it's in Bowers. It's just around Kutztown, and if you haven't been there, chili purveyors of all walks and wonderful sort of persuasions come there and sell their wares, and you can taste everything, and it's amazing. They make ice cream, they make sauces, they make chocolates, pretzels, whatever. But I highly urge everyone to go to the Chili Pepper Festival next August. Plus, you can also take a little cart ride and go and pick vegetables and things in their fields. So that's wonderful. It's fun and tasty too. So, anyone else to add anything onto the Chili Pepper Festival there?
I love it. I first went 2 or 3 years ago with my in-laws, before they were my in-laws, and they took my husband and I there, and I thought it was fantastic. And I think it's grown since then. There's even more stands, and I think it's just a lot of fun. I love in the late summer, early fall, those those festivals and stuff. I love that stuff.
Indeed. And while we're thinking of happy thoughts, one of the things we wanted to talk about was SAD. Not seasonal allergy disorder. What is it?
Seasonal affective
disorder. Yes, the thing that makes us sad. Because we don't get enough vitamin D. I don't know. I think that they put a lot to it. Now I've been upping my vitamin D and it hasn't done a darn thing. But
it's hard. This winter's been really kind of brutal for it's the first.
You just want to put your head under the blankets and hide.
Right?
I love it.
Talk about this. I have to.
I love the winter.
We all have friends, and this just occurred to me. We all. Sorry.
Everybody else says I'm crazy too.
We all have friends who tell us, "Oh, I missed your show."
Right.
So I'm going to call one of them right now, who always does that to me. Talk amongst yourselves while I get him on the phone.
I do love winter. I have a large cozy factor, and I love our house. It is the coziest house ever, and I have really enjoyed the downtime where Barry and I have had to be home. I think it's a real test of our relationship that we're both smiling at each other and kissing each other good morning and good night I love the winter. I love everything about the snow and the.
I don't
know.
Oh, many people are getting
Can I put you on speakerphone, darling? It's Jane. Hold on. Here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to hold you close to my breast so that you may be heard. This is John, my friend John, who always misses the show. Are you watching the show tonight, John?
No.
I'm John Ganser.
It is.
Hi, John Ganser.
Careful, you're live on TV right now.
Oh my God.
Well.
Oh my God.
Turn us on.
It's not too late to turn us on, baby. All right.
Okay.
Channel 2.
I'll turn you on, but I'm not turning you on while I'm on the phone because I don't want to hear me.
Oh, okay. Yes, we'll get that horrible feedback thing. Well, here, let me take you off speakerphone now. I'll let you go and turn us on and let us know what you think. All right. Goodbye, darling. Thank you. We are out so far. We're eating spicy things and drinking pink liquid. It's delicious. John says hello to everyone.
Hello, John.
Goodbye.
I think for many people,
That was fun.
this winter has just gotten to the point where they're becoming frustrated with what to do with snow. I mean,
Well, if I lived in
there's
the city,
nowhere
I
to
would
put
not
it.
like it.
Did you
They
see
were
that thing in
trucking it out.
is it Allentown or Easton? They had that big machine that goes around down the side of the street with the churner, and it just blows it into a big dump
Into a
truck.
Yeah.
which is what they do in cities like Philadelphia and New
Right.
York, and then they take it out
Dump
and
it
dump
into
it
the
in the
river.
ocean or the river. But we don't have that option
No.
here, and I think people are coping quite well. I love the way they park along the streets now that they can't dig out the whole area for a parking place. They're parking at 45-degree angles, and the snow is
Reading is the worst.
the snow is a
terrible.
buffer,
Streets in
and
Reading.
I think people are being very creative in the ways they're dealing with it.
I have to say, honestly, where we live in Muhlenberg Township, in South Temple, driving has not been an issue. They have done the most amazing job of cleaning our streets, and of course we have the advantage too. Most of us have garages, so our cars aren't in the streets. Driving into Reading, I don't know what I would do if I lived in the city. It really is a nightmare. But now that the snow is melting, the potholes are almost worse than the. They're just awful.
And the flooding is going to be an issue.
Yeah, the flooding.
I think it will be. Yes, I think there'll be quite
So it's a winter of hell for us.
Yeah. There are aspects of winter I like. I like that cozy feeling.
I
like,
love it.
There are recipes that I make only in winter, certain soups. I just made one last night.
Foods.
The comfort foods. Curling up under a warm blanket and watching a movie. That's all great.
Comforters, the light, fluffy comforters.
But I tell you what, today our plants came for my horticulture class, and we started planting in the greenhouse, and so it was warm in there, and it was sunny. We had, the kids were all working and doing a really great job, and it was just so refreshing to be in that warmth. Yes, and it was just like, and what's funny is all the snow that falls on the top of the greenhouse, the heat comes in, heats it underneath, and it just falls, so you can hear it all day crashing. So we have snow 3 feet above the greenhouse, and then we have the sun coming in. It's just it's a weird juxtaposition of things going on right now, but it's fantastic.
Did you hear the thunder today?
No.
This morning while it was raining.
I'm so upset that I missed that.
Yes. I mean, I've heard about thunderstorms during winter weather, but it was really kind of.
Well, we have to pause now for another break to the Bowers Chili Pepper Festival. Let's see what we're tasting now.
So we got some drinks to cool off a little bit with. So, and it's homemade soda.
It is
fermented though.
And this is the pear, and it's just very delicate. It's very nice, as you would expect a pear.
So it's good and refreshing after all the hot peppers. That's good. So what'd you get, Sheila?
I got ginger pineapple. I think the rest of us did too.
Oh, okay.
I think that was the other kind.
So how's the ginger pineapple?
Is it kind of like a ginger beer?
And the pineapple's in there, but it's not that sickeningly sweet. It's very light.
Tastes more ginger.
Yeah, it's really refreshing. It wasn't lying.
Suck while you film.
Oh.
This is all brewed in Kutztown, so local product here.
It's really good.
Cool. Okay, so we're here at Miller's Mustard, something with which we are familiar.
Yes.
Because we have bought it in the past and it is really good stuff.
Yep, that's our hot and sweet mustard. That's our mild and sweet mustard. And then here, that is our mustard mixed with cream cheese.
Let's do it. All right.
Yeah.
Normally, you want to get mustard and cream cheese, but it has so much pepper flavor, it goes together really well. Banana pepper mustard, it's wonderful stuff. In the middle is our mustard mixed with cream cheese. You would never think cream cheese with mustard, but it has so much pepper flavor, it goes together really well. Selected 2010 Condiment of the Year, and then followed up with 2011 win as well.
That's so good.
It's good stuff.
That's so good. That's amazing.
Anything off the grill. Website's on our jar.
What is the website?
MillersMustard.com.
MillersMustard.com.
We have over 20 recipes, things like deviled eggs, tuna salad, baked chicken, all kind of ideas how to enjoy it, as well as a store locator. You put your zip code in, it tells you any store in your area that sells it.
Great, perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for the business. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So we're here at Pretzelphoria.
Yes, Nicole's going to tell us how much she loves these pretzels.
Yes, this is one of my favorite stands that I find at Farm Show. My husband loves the chocolate-covered pretzels with peanut butter in the middle. Those are his favorite. And I love, they do these things called wasabi-covered soy nuts, which are really good, because some are like mild wasabi, some are real hot, but they're really good.
Okay, so you make everything here locally?
I do make everything here. I'm from Lancaster. My town is Lampeter.
Okay.
And so everything here is a Pennsylvania product. See the sign behind you?
Oh yeah, excellent. There you go. There you go. So
and
go
we
ahead.
use Wilbur chocolate from Little's.
Oh, Wilbur Buds. Yay.
Well, Wilbur makes 7 dark chocolates, and we blend 2 of their 7 for ours.
Okay.
And we do peanut butter filled, and we do regular salted pretzels too. And of course, with the chocolate, what's really important is the salt, because the salt makes the chocolate blue in your mouth. Dark chocolate,
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Right?
Good stuff.
That's good for your soul. We have a pizza one that children love.
Pizza?
Children of all ages.
That sounds interesting.
Pizza, I don't use any artificial products, so there's no cheese here. But that's pizza. I tell you on the label that you can heat these up in the oven and then put cheese on it. Your own cheese.
Tastes like pizza?
Yeah, it really does.
That's wonderful.
Oh, good.
Okay, so again, it's pretzelphoria.com.
Pretzelphoria.com. Right.
We'll see you there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's wonderful.
It just struck me that we're doing a lot of food things lately, so as we're at 9 o'clock show, somewhat before bedtime, we should probably, next episode, do something that isn't food related, so we're not urging ourselves on to
Drink
this
warm milk.
winter. Warm milk. Fabulous.
Everything is
Indeed.
food
Mix some
related
scotch
right
with
now.
the warm milk. Now even better.
Again.
Brandy.
The number is 610-378-0426. We did actually have a tweet.
Hey.
Mr. Richardson from California
All right.
is watching us. Great show so far. I can personally attest that Martha's house is the pinnacle of cozy. And I can double that
I can triple
attestation.
that.
Whatever. But we have something special going on. People are probably watching that instead of us tonight. Shame on you. But catch us in reruns. The Olympics are going on now. Who's watching? Who isn't?
I am not. I confess, I'm not. I haven't watched it. Not because I don't want to. I just haven't. Like, it's just not on my radar.
But it's on the TV.
I was not excited.
I know. But I've got, my guilty pleasures, my reality shows.
Well, we
that-
know you like curling.
Well, actually, I haven't watched much curling. I've watched a lot of other
Been
things. I
on
know
there,
very
huh?
little about curling, but as a matter of fact, I don't know a lot about a lot of winter sports. I don't quite understand all of the things that go into the snowboarding
I
and how
love
they
snowboarding.
judge
That's
them
my
and
new favorite.
how they
It was cool
get
to
the
see this year,
points
yeah.
and
Really
the half
exciting.
pipe and how many turns they have to take.
It's
and
just so exciting. I think it used to be, I'm not a skating fan, I'm just too frou-frou, but the,
I think that's what I like about it.
but I mean, I accept the talent and the work it takes, but it used to be that skiing was my favorite one because of the thrill of watching them and thinking what
the
it must,
speed.
the little bit of skiing that I've done, the little hills that I've gone over were such a thrill, they were about this high. And so watching that until last night, we watched snowboard cross, the snowboard races.
So
I have
they
never
do the
seen-
heats of the, like a couple of them are racing
Yes.
down. Yeah, that was cool.
That's the most exciting thing I've ever seen, and it's something I wish I could say I had the guts to do it. It would be so exciting.
I would love to snowboard.
All right.
I love snowboarding.
Oh, come
I'll
on.
watch you.
All right, fine. We've got to find some. If anyone knows of any place that does
curling.
no, well, we know some place that does
Bucks
curling.
County.
We want some place that can teach us all snowboarding. So if you've got any ideas on that, write us at that's what she said online.com or give us a call at 610-378-0426. My God, I remembered it.
This is
That's
momentous.
wonderful.
That is great.
My memory isn't as bad as I thought. If I say it enough, it will come.
I think one of the best things that we get from watching the Olympics is all the personal stories.
Yes.
All of their hard work and the things that they've had to overcome and the joy that it brings and the rivalries. And I just think there's a whole lot that we can learn about each other and other cultures. And it's a time for people to come together and compete in something that is not warlike and not violent. But
I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
sure that
what I
it's
love
not
about
all
it.
not Orlock. I mean,
well,
there's underlying
I've seen
things,
some,
but-
I've heard some comments by some of the losing athletes, and I've sort of wondered, but it is wonderful. I think it's wonderful to see them. The snowboard race last night, or something that one of the snowboarders that won and his whole team jumped on top of him. It looked like they were going to kill him. They were so excited that I think the first one to medal. in that event for us, and I just love watching the success.
It's a new event, isn't it?
It is a new event.
Yes.
But I love the success and their faces, and then it breaks my heart to see the losers, the skaters that fall.
They work so hard,
They've
and
worked
it's
so
like,
hard, and that male skater from Russia who was supposed to be the best in the world, and he fell and he couldn't skate. He was a shoo-in, and he fell and couldn't, and had the courage to say, I can't skate this one, and I admire that.
And as he went to the judges and said, I can't do this, I'm out, everyone in that arena stood up and cheered for him, and that's why I like the Olympics.
Because he said, I wanted to win for my sons, for my wife and my 2 sons. I want them to be proud of me, and my heart just broke. And he said it all in English, by the way.
And where is Putin these days? He was there for everything in the very beginning. I don't know
around scout. They show him from every now and then with that same expression on his face.
He's designing what they're going to do to the hockey players.
I can imagine. Yes, that was a big letdown for the entire country.
Yeah.
But we still have to find out how we're going to do in hockey.
Do we feel any sort of guilty pleasureness about it, given all the issues going on in Russia?
It's competition more than anything else, I think. I think because we had beaten them 4 years ago, they really had it as their
I'm not talking
goal.
about just the hockey.
I still don't think it should be in Russia. I don't think we should be in Russia. I honestly don't think it should. No, it's the human rights violations that have been talked about, and I just don't think it should have been awarded to
Well, and then the money they poured into this.
Right. At the sacrifice of a lot of people.
Right, and when Brazil is having the same issue because they're hosting the World Cup and then the next Summer Olympics, and they're pouring all their money into that, and there's a lot of political backlash there.
Right.
Russia's having the same thing, and I think they're going to come out a little worse for wear on this, because in the very beginning, look at all I don't know if you guys saw this, but there were all these articles coming out. Basically, it was like #SoSheFail, because none of the hotels were done. And
I saw that, yeah.
One guy had to break out of his bathroom. I just find that stuff really funny, but I think
he probably will someday.
Yeah, I think it's just I think there are issues with it, too.
I think living in Russia is a different way of life. The woman who is blogging for the local newspaper is, I really have enjoyed her columns. And one of the things apparently all over Russia, because she lived in Russia for a year before this, was you're not allowed to flush toilet paper down the toilet. I don't even want to go further into that, except that I don't want to be in that.
There's a little bucket to put it in, yes.
Yeah, and that's not just in Russia.
Well, none of the places I've ever been have been that, so I don't want to go there. That's gross. That's gross.
I
That's
heard,
really nasty.
a former Olympian talking today about when we did not go to Russia the last time, and his feeling was that even though we were protesting the human rights at that point, our protest fell on deaf ears.
Right.
Nobody cared.
Sometimes
that we weren't there,
do.
and nothing ever changed as a result of it.
But that shouldn't stop us from
And there were
protesting.
450 athletes who probably lost that opportunity to show the world what they could do.
Right.
And so it's something that...
So should we just be apathetic about things if we don't think they're going to change things? Is that...
I don't think that's apathy.
And I think a lot of groups that have gone there have found their little ways to say, we don't agree with what you're doing.
Like the puppies.
I don't
but we're here.
I don't think we should have
compete.
boycotted them, but I don't
they're-
think we should have been there in the first place.
Yeah, I think
I really don't.
I think they're finding a way to separate the Olympics from Russia, but yeah, there are those issues in Russia going on that I think a lot of people don't agree with. I don't agree with a lot of it, but I think, like I said, there are the groups that are coming in. They're finding little ways to say, we're here, we're going to compete, we're going to be respectful, but we don't completely agree with this. Yeah.
Indeed. Indeed.
We're making connections on a personal basis as opposed to a political basis.
Indeed. Meanwhile, people are still being arrested, and
That's right.
Pussy Riot
Right.
today was whipped by Cossacks. And,
Oh, really? I didn't
yes.
read that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff the mainstream media is not reporting on that sort of bothers me that they can't express a little more disdain
Yes.
or honesty about what's actually going on there. I'm going to sip on my bottomless glass. Well, it seems like a perfect time to take a wee little break. When we come back, remember, it's 610-378-0426. You can give us a call, or she tweets to me, and we'll see more Bauer's Chili Pepper Fest, and we'll have more conversation. So we'll be right back after the break.
You're watching bctv.org. Be informed, be involved, be a member. For membership information, go to www.bctv.org/support/membership. For other stories and information, go to bctv.org.
And welcome back. We're never off camera very long around here. I do want to take this opportunity to remind you that on this Saturday, the 22nd, from 4 to 11 p.m., there is the BCTV Dance Party Telethon at River Edge. It's a mere $10 a person. You should come and support it. All funds go to the BCTV, and they're a wonderful organization. They do a very lot for our community. So, and I and Sheila and Nicole will be there. We'll be there about 7 o'clock if you want to come dance with us or whatever it is you want to do with us.
I'll mostly just sway.
I'll sway with you.
But we'd love to see you out there. So that's this Saturday, the 22nd, from 4 to 11 at River Edge. But we'll be there at 7-ish.
It'll be fun.
While I'm doing little announcements, we should talk about Good Time for Life, which is for the Co-County Wellness Organization. They have a yearly dinner at various restaurants.
I think there's 17 participating restaurants this year. All the way from, well, I shouldn't say all the way because I've not been to the New Willoughby's, but the New Willoughby's is on the agenda, as well as Sterling. So you can find places to suit your budget. And on March 4th, that's a Tuesday, they will have people will go to the restaurants, and part of the proceeds go to the Co-County Wellness Service, which is putting the money into research about HIV and AIDS.
They're a wonderful organization.
Yes, and this has been going on for many, many years. It's quite a tradition in Reading and Berks County.
And it's a good time. If you want to get more information, you can go to Good Time for Life. It's THYME, as in the herb, or herb, depending on what persuasion you might be. goodtimeforlife.org. And as a special treat, I will be going back to my favorite restaurant in the area, Papillon, to be the hostess for the event there. Each venue has its own hostess, so I will be there. So if you want to come, have me pour you drinks and sell you raffle tickets, please come to Papillon on March 4th, Tuesday.
It's a good idea to make reservations. Isn't
Yes,
it?
reservations are recommended, and.
Many of them have two seatings, like a 5 o'clock seating and a 7 o'clock seating, so that it can take care of those people who are just coming from work and want to have dinner right away, and then those people who have gone home and had a cocktail and are coming back for dinner later in the evening.
List is all up there at goodtime, THYME for life.org. And that all the restaurants are listed there. Now we had a touch with greatness at the Bauer Chili Pepper Festival. We met a gentleman who was just taken with all of us and was very accommodating. And if you wonder what Guns N' Roses and Chili Peppers and us have to do with one another, well, we met Bumblefoot, who was the lead guitarist of Guns N' Roses.
Ooh,
he was there.
Favorite.
Yes, he was there selling his wares, and they were very tasty. It was. He was very cute and very lovely. And just a digression, do all Olympians have to be attractive? Have you ever seen an unattractive Olympian?
Yes.
I was just going to say, I'm pretty sure I have.
Okay, fine, never mind. Back to
Don't
Bumblefoot.
show them.
I find them all incredibly attractive.
I agree with
The
you.
ones that they show.
Well,
Like they,
Jane's a little more
They still have their
open-minded than
helmets
Nicole
and
and
the
I.
ones that are on the podium all are, and so.
there you go. Picky, aren't you? But anyway, back to Bumblefoot and the Chili Pepper Festival. We had a lovely time with him. Should we roll the tape now?
Sure.
All right. We can talk more about him once we've met him.
So we're here at
K. John's Fiery Foods.
Okay.
K. John's Fiery Foods.
And so what do you recommend that she tries first?
Honestly, well, I'm biased.
Oh, okay.
Come around.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. They're so
My sauces right here. These are my babies. I recommend you start with Bumblebee sauce. It has chocolate. It has cherry. Goes great for giving a kick to a White Russian. Chicken mole. What else?
Yeah, I'll definitely try that.
We'll put it on ice cream. Please, spoon. You have a spoon.
Yeah, but
Let me get more spoons. So please give that a shot. Give it a taste.
oh wow.
How hot?
Not that bad.
Big spoons.
Oh my.
big.
Go big or go home.
That's amazing.
But wait, we took out the chocolate and we put in bourbon.
Oh.
Now this one, Bumblicious, with cherry bourbon and chipotle. She loves it. Look at the coffee.
That was really good.
Now this, it goes great on barbecue, on ribs, on wings. Take a taste.
That's the one that has
Cherry bourbon chipotle.
Oh, that was the chocolate one. Hand-eye coordination. Oh my gosh. I really love that one.
Now, if you're looking for something a little more complex than just Tabasco as far as the table sauce goes,
I dig these.
This one goes great. Normal sauce goes great with Mexican food, with Italian food. It's got Mediterranean herbs, tomato-based sauce. Please try.
That's our new one. Where do you come from? Is this your truck?
That's their truck. I came from Jersey.
Where do they come from?
Ohio, around Columbus.
Ooh, that one's spicy.
Did you just say Ohio?
That one is spicy. I can't do it. The first one.
You don't like Ohio?
That one is spicy. It's really good.
It is really good.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, so now let's kick it up a little bit. I wanted something I could put on my Thai food, on my Indian food, on my lamb, on my fish. So, with curry and cumin, uncool sauce. This one will definitely make you cough.
Just a little. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, this one is where it starts cooling up and getting hotter.
Good though. I really like that. I like the tasty curry. I definitely like curry.
Oh, that's nice.
I like that.
Yes. All right.
Fantastic.
Jamie, why don't you try these once you get done?
Oh, yeah.
But wait, there's more. Order one spoon now, and we'll give you one just like it. Order one of our spoons with the round top, and we'll give you one with the round bottom. So abnormal. This one goes great on steak, goes great in chili. This one's a little hotter now. A little hotter. Yeah, this one has some heat to it. It has jalokia peppers, it has tamarind, it has Caribbean jerk seasoning. The nice thing about it is that when you put it in something like chili or steak, the fats of the meat tend to dilute the heat and you get more of the flavor in it. It works really nicely.
That one's hot. Oh, I gotta be careful here.
Now, the hottest of all.
I'm not gonna do that.
No, this is the hottest.
Don't drink all that water. We may have to pour it on.
What's that one the hottest?
This is the hottest one. This one right here. It's called.
I need a crack. Am I? Oh, I was like, oh my god, am I sweating already? No.
If those didn't make you sweat.
What is that one called?
This one is called Bumble.
All right. That one
Now this one, it has
That one, we can bleep.
Bumble effed. It has ginger and tropical fruit. I'm doing something that has not been done yet with hot sauce. We put in ginseng and caffeine like an energy shot.
Wow.
And 6 million Scovilles of heat and pain. So, you try this, it burns everything, you get the flavor, and then after about 10 seconds, it rises up in the back, and you feel it goes to a very hot place. After about a minute, your whole body is feeling Bumblefoot. Oh, everything is clear, not just your sinuses. Anything that can be cleared will be cleared.
Take me down.
Yeah, it was good.
All right, who here would like to get Bumblefoot?
No.
Is anybody getting Bumblefoot?
The time. Maybe Abnormal did that to me.
So,
And how much are they individually?
8, 8, 8, 8, and then as it gets hotter, 12, 15.
Okay. So, do you have a website?
Yes. Well, my own personal website is bumblefoot.com.
Okay.
If you want to get all the line of products here, kjohns.com. Look at the truck.
Okay. kjohns.com.
kjohns.com.
Okay. And is your stuff on there as well?
It sure is.
Oh, okay.
Everything you see here is there plus more.
kjohns.com.
Look at that. He's got the signed bottle of the uncool Bumblefoot hot stuff.
So, if you want this one, these were really good. They have good flavors. It's kjohns.com. CAJOHNS.com.
Indeed.
Good stuff.
Delicious.
We didn't know at the time that he was the lead guitarist of Guns N' Roses. We just thought he was an attractive, fun young man. But we found out later, and we just had a wonderful time with that boy.
And we recommend everybody go back next year and look for him.
Indeed.
His sauces were awesome.
They were right inside. Wasn't that the first stand?
It was.
Yeah, well, it depends which way you're entering.
Right.
Right.
Our first.
Yeah, he was an offshoot of K. John's. And I myself regret not trying the Bumblefoot because I just chickened out on the one before it, but now the caffeine and the ginseng just really sound. It was the 6 million Scovilles of heat that kind
At that point, we were all pretty in pain already.
away. Yes, yeah. It was our first stop, and we weren't liquided up. So
Our mouths
we weren't
numb
prepared for that
enough.
immediate smack in the face of heat.
Right.
Yeah.
My goodness. Anything else to say about our delightful day with Bumblefoot?
I had a condition after that we had.
Oh, yes, you did.
Yes, all that hot stuff. I developed a blister, and I really thought it was my very first cold sore ever. And I was freaking out, and I panicked, and I called my friend. And I said, "Oh my gosh, will you look at my mouth? I've got a cold sore." She's like, "That is not a cold sore. Did you eat something hot?" I said, "Well, I did go to the gym. I ate a ton of hot things." And she's like, "Well, there you go." 2 days later, it was gone. So it was obviously not a cold sore. But I was nervous.
Remember that when you go next year.
Do not
actually,
fret
we
the
think
blisters.
Indeed, we think it's actually September, not August. It's late or beginning of whatever. Yes, that was specific. Thank you. The other cool thing about Mr. Bumblefoot is that I did a little research, and he is the UN cultural attaché to I think Albania for guitar.
What? Wow.
Yes, he's
awesome.
He's a UN representative. It's wonderful. He's an
awesome.
amazing guy.
Wow.
Get him on the show.
And if you're watching the show, call in. 'Cause we'd love to talk to you again.
Come visit us.
But now we come to a scary part of the show, because Ellen's grandson. Well, you tell it.
Oh, well, this is spelling bee season here in Berks County and all over the United States, getting ready for the Scripps Howard Spelling Bee in Washington, the national bee. My grandson, who is 10 years old, was in his third county spelling bee in Virginia, and it was, of course, a big thing for our family. He did well. He did not win. And there was a little story behind that, but that's neither here nor there. But what I thought would be fun is if we have our own little spelling bee here, and all of you would be participants. So we're going to give each of you, this is an old-fashioned sort of entertainment, so you get a slate, not a whiteboard.
Please, no screeching of the chalk on your slate.
And we'll give you each a little pack of chalk.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
This is fun.
And we'll give you something to erase with between words. You get a little foam car, and you get a piece of quilt batting.
No, I'm good.
Okay. Now, in a real spelling bee, you have to spell the words orally.
And it's Friday, and it's from a list.
And
I just want to mention that it's Wednesday now, but don't spelling tests always be given?
Oh, well,
Fridays.
Not when you're on a numbered day system, which many schools are. Maybe day 5.
See, I have all these teachers here. This is unfair.
Yeah, no. All right, I'm competitive. Let's get this
Okay, all right. So in a real spelling bee, you are given a word, and you can ask for a sentence, you can ask for a definition, and then you spell it aloud, and you
read that far.
cannot change letters. You may go back and start over, but you cannot change what you've said. However, we're not doing it that way because you're all competing at one time. And so I'll pronounce the word. If you want a sentence or a definition, let me know. But otherwise, spell the word, and then our judge is going to be Jamie, and he will say who has it, or if you all have it.
We're going to write it.
You're going to write it on there. Yes, yes, okay?
Yep.
And all of these words came from Berks County spelling bees, where school districts chose their champions. These were all winning words in the Berks County spelling bees. So, the first word is fennel.
Use that in a sentence, please.
Okay. Sausage contains this, is made with fennel.
You want this in cursive or printed? What?
Fennel.
Martha, show your board.
Oh, we have to show them?
Well, of
Yes,
course you do.
Jamie's the judge.
Everybody show it to Jamie.
They're turning them in.
Okay.
Fennel. She
Okay.
got it.
I got
She's
it.
both the same, yeah.
Okay. Everybody had that one. Okay. The next one. And the next one is bayou.
He's right. I wasn't sure.
Wow. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Obviously a good competition here.
We're all good
The
spellers.
third one is yieldable. Yieldable.
Oi.
I don't
Like
think
the
I've ever
farmer
heard that word
owned
used in my
100 yieldable acres.
I don't know.
Oh,
I-
I misspelled
I-
it.
It's
I before E except after C.
Yeah, I didn't misspell it. You misspelled it.
Wait,
I-E.
5.
Okay, so it's
Whatever.
3, 3, 3, 2. Okay, the next word is insidious.
Oh, I just watched this movie.
Terrible movie.
Oh,
I love that movie.
Oh wait, no. I think I did like that movie. Insidious.
I love
Well, I'm not
that
asking
movie.
you to spell the last word anyway.
This snow is
Did I do that
insidious.
too? I screwed that up.
Okay, we have 4, 4, 4, 2.
I'm pretty. I don't have to spell.
that's right.
And our fifth word
Excuse me.
is elegiac.
Use that in a word, please.
Oh,
In a sentence?
And then
Okay.
start to spell it.
The verse on the tombstone contained elegiac couplets.
I don't know. I've never heard this word. Nobody's
No.
I'm not showing the camera.
Martha wins.
Martha has. Martha has it. Right, right. And so we have, we don't need a tiebreaker, but I have one that I'm curious as to whether you would know how to spell it. And this is the young man who was part of the Canadian ice dancing silver medal team. His name is Scott Moyer.
Oh.
How do you spell his last name?
Oh, no.
He's French and it should not be pronounced that way.
It should not be.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
That's
sorry.
that. Both of you are correct. Yes, it should be
weird.
wow.
Yes, it should be. It should
But I'm not quite sure how it got to. In Berks County, he would not be Moyer with that last name. But Anyway, good
In France, you would
job.
not be
Wonderful.
that lawyer with that name.
I cried
Wow.
foul for that last
Like,
one.
Well, that didn't count. The last one didn't count. Wasn't that just fun?
yes, it did. I got extra points. It certainly counted.
The comeback kid.
I didn't say I got.
fun.
It wasn't a comeback, but I got extra points.
Again today.
And now you're all.
All right.
That thing I got it
While
for 30
we
years of
pack
using
up
chalk.
our writing implements, let's go watch the next video.
We're here with Anne DeGraw.
No, DeLong.
DeLong. Oh, no, DeGraw is the, okay.
DeGraw is an amalgamation of DeLong and Grace.
Oh,
We're the
okay.
two partners in the venture, my husband and our friend Chris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so all the salsa you make is all handmade?
It is locally grown, fresh ingredients, and my husband and his friend make the salsa.
Okay.
We've been doing this every year since the festival began, so this is our 17th year.
Oh, wow.
And I
Okay.
know that because we just celebrated my son's 17th birthday, and at the very first festival, I was sitting here very pregnant.
Oh, okay.
So it's a fond memory. He's
And you ate lots of hot sauce, and this is the
yeah.
proud result.
So yeah, Jim and Chris could tell you more about the specific ingredients, but they do a mild and hot version.
I'm definitely gonna try the hot.
And it's
Yeah.
delicious. So
Great.
we have free samples.
And do you have a website?
We do not. It's
Okay.
something they do once a year just for this
So this is,
festival.
so you have to come
We tend
here.
to sell out.
Okay, this is good.
It's a true
The
specialty.
only
I like
times
this.
we haven't sold out is when we've been interrupted by rain.
Yeah.
And in that case, then we get lots of Christmas gifts.
So this is great. So if you want this, you got to come here and get
You
it.
really do.
That's
You absolutely
great.
do. It's sort of a one-time deal, and yes, they do it when the harvest is fresh this time of year, and it's like I said, a locally grown, fresh ingredients.
Okay. So do you want to introduce us to Jim, and we can learn a little bit about the salsa?
Yeah, Jim. Honey,
I did.
this is
So
my
this is
husband
Jim.
Jim.
Hi. Hi. So you're the
chef, one of the chefs.
How
you doing,
chef? So tell us. So she said that it was all locally sourced ingredients.
Absolutely.
And if you want to have this stuff, you got to come here and get it.
That's correct.
That's good.
Yeah.
We tend to sell out.
So tell us a little bit about what you do and how you make it.
Well, we buy tomatoes and onions from a local farmer down the road. Keep it local. We chop it all up, and we water bath it, and we sell it for the South Chili Festival only. Make it one time a year.
So not too much detail we're going to get out of it.
We have a bunch of different herbs we grow all the peppers ourselves.
He's like
and
the
all
colonel.
herbs.
It's 11 secret herbs and spices.
Hey, every chef has their secret. And just can it, and hopefully spread the goodness of what we make. And
sounds good.
Whatever we don't sell, we keep and eat ourselves to give away to friends for parties.
I'm going to be brave.
So you doing the hot, Jane?
Yeah. Ooh. Oh my God.
Oh.
It smells really hot.
And they didn't call the right part. They called the Jim DeLong.
Alright, am I trying this
That's my uncle's one. But
that wasn't me.
There we go.
This could end not well.
Like the hot stuff?
See, Jane went straight to the hot. Good stuff. We're getting a jar.
Let's try the mild too.
Which one do you have? You had mild?
It's really good.
Mild's good?
Yeah. So good, Kira just bought a jar of it.
Oh, okay.
I want to try the mild.
It's really good. You need to cool down a little bit.
We're here with Kelly and
Bubba from
Bubba.
Friend of the owners, and this is the daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
She's way more.
And Jane's eating the
I'm eating the chocolate
jalapeno ice
It's
cream.
delicious. They also have a vanilla hell. But I wasn't brave enough for the vanilla hell. So.
It is very, very spicy.
But my question is, do you have this all year round at the Bowers Hotel?
We don't. They are doing it just for today for the Chili Pepper Fest, and they'll do it until it sells out. But what they are doing is our chef makes everything from scratch. So he has blueberry ice cream, He has peach, and he does sorts with the cobbler.
It's going to go on our website.
It's excellent. It's
Right, you guys get together there. It's going to go, because I love this girl, and she loves me too, I'm sure.
Love is great. Yeah, he does everything from scratch.
We love.
There I am. Well, and that was our trip to the Bowers Chili Pepper Festival, and we all urge you to go when it comes around this September. Remember that. Put it down in your calendars. And now, as we always do on every episode,
Spike.
we have Nicole with the surprise topic du jour.
My first surprise topic.
Yes.
All right, so I didn't want to disappoint, so I hope I don't. My surprise topic is, if you could write a message to your past self, what would you put in that message?
Ooh, I know my answer to that.
Well, then
Be
go
braver.
right ahead.
Be braver. It's a good one.
I would tell myself to make better choices. Seriously, things turned out okay, but they could have been different. But I'm okay with where I am.
I would say be more adventurous. Do the things that you dream of doing.
Wow, I'm disappointed.
That was mine. I can't answer right now.
Live for the moment. Live in the moment, I think I would say, because I'm trying to do that now. Live in the moment. Be present instead of looking ahead. Yeah, that was my resolution, by the way.
When we were younger, wouldn't that be nice?
Yes.
No, we wouldn't have had so much fun.
That's true.
Smarter.
That's true.
Yeah, some of the dumb things I did were fun.
There has to be some advantage to getting older.
There does.
It's remembering all the fun.
Other than the aches and pains of age. That was. And what's yours?
And yours?
I probably have a couple. One would be travel more. Another would be he wasn't worth it. Or he isn't worth it. Not my husband, but a couple back.
He's all right.
Someone better's coming along. And another one would have been be braver, I think would be it. Try that thing that you're afraid to try.
That's wonderful, I think.
Don't worry so much about what other people are thinking of you.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That really holds us all, except for a blessed few who have no qualms about just forging ahead.
Yeah.
It holds so many of us back to just.
Absolutely.
This girl right here.
Fear of
It's a
failure.
blessing and a curse.
Don't be afraid to fail.
Indeed. We're so
it a shot.
scared of failure. It's silly.
That's why we're going to do curling. Ellen and I will keep you.
We're going to start our own curling team.
There we go. We will be in the next Winter Olympics. Where is that being held?
Olympics.
Where will we be?
Right here in BCTV.
No more dance.
They won the bid for the next Winter Olympics.
Korea.
Oh, 1 minute?
It's Korea.
Oh, okay. Quickly,
I think
we have
it is.
apparently 1 minute left. We have to, I'm going to quickly, again, remind you this Saturday, February 22nd, from 4 to 11 at River Edge, the BCTV Dance Party Telethon, and Good Time for Life. Look it up on Good Time, THYME, forlife.org. That's March 4th. Martha, what do you have?
This is the weekend of Penn State Thon. Nicole and I are proud Penn Staters. The Thon is the biggest student philanthropy project in the world. They have raised more money than any other student philanthropy. It goes to the Penn State Four Diamonds Fund, and you can contribute if you haven't hit any of the cans that the Penn State Berks kids have had out for months. You can contribute by going to www.thon.org. I urge you to do it. It's a well-deserved philanthropy. Helps children who are in terminal situations.
That's wonderful.
And their families.
That is Thon, not Thong.
Yes.
Now, also remember, our next show will be the third Wednesday of March, which falls on Jamie's birthday. So we will have a birthday party, and we have lots of exciting things coming up for that. So
that would be the 19th of March.
It would be the 19th of March.
And Nicole's birthday is the day before.
We need to say, so long for this episode.
Bye-bye.
It's been great. Bye-bye.